Welcome to Linear Equations Level 4. Pause the video now, try the 4 problems on the screen, and I'll go through them with you shortly.
You'll find more practice at this level, plus links to the higher levels, as well as other topics, at the end of this video and on the channel homepage.
In problem 1, we're solving the equation 3 minus 5x minus 8 all over 4 is equal to minus 4 multiplied by x plus 7. Now there are different things that we could do to start off here. The first thing I'm going to do is expand the bracket on the right. It would be tempting to multiply everything by 4 to remove this fraction here, and you can do this, but it tends to make sense to have those fractions on their own before you multiply. So I'm going to leave the left-hand side exactly as it is, and we can expand the right. And on the right, we can do minus 4 multiplied by x, which is minus 4x, and minus 4 multiplied by 7, which is minus 28. To now leave the fraction on the left on its own, I'm going to remove the 3. And this 3 on the left-hand side is a plus 3 or a positive 3. So we can remove it by subtracting 3 from the left and also subtracting 3 from the right. Now on the left, the plus 3 and the minus 3 cancel out, so this leaves us with minus 5x minus 8 over 4 is equal to minus 4x minus 31. We can now remove the divide by 4 on the left-hand side by multiplying by 4, as this is its inverse. And when we multiply equations, we need to multiply everything. So this means that we multiply the minus 4x by 4 and also multiply the minus 31 by 4. So on the left, we're left with minus, and that is in front of the 5x minus 8. So we need to make sure that we have a bracket here, because that minus, or the minus 1 that's there, is multiplying the whole of 5x minus 8. That's equal to minus 4x times 4 is minus 16x, and minus 31 times 4 is minus 124. Now going back to the left, we can expand the bracket by multiplying minus 1 by 5x to give us minus 5x, and multiplying minus 1 by 8 to give us positive 8. And on the right, we still have minus 16x minus 124. Now we have x's on both sides of this equation, so we're going to keep them on the side where we start with the most. And the greatest number of x's is on the left, because minus 5 is greater than minus 16. So we're going to keep the x's on the left, which means we want to remove them from the right. And to remove the minus 16x, we use its inverse, which is plus 16x. And we do the same on the left. Now minus 5x plus 16x gives us 11x, and we still have a plus 8 on that side. And on the right, the minus 16x and the plus 16x cancel out to just leave us with minus 124. We now need to remove the plus 8 from the left, so we subtract 8 from both sides. And on the left, the plus 8 and the minus 8 cancel out to leave us with 11x. And on the right, minus 124 minus 8 gives us minus 132. Finally, we need to remove the times 11 from in front of the x. And we do this by using its inverse, which is divide by 11, and do the same on the right. On the left, the times 11 and the divide by 11 cancel out to leave us with x. And on the right, minus 132 divided by 11 gives us minus 12. So our final answer to problem 1 is x is equal to minus 12. In problem 2, we're solving the equation 4 multiplied by x minus 3 plus 3 multiplied by 2x plus 1 is equal to 10 plus 3x. Now to start, we have brackets on the left, so we can expand these brackets by first multiplying 4 by x to give us 4x, and 4 by minus 3 to give us minus 12. For the next bracket, we can multiply 3 by 2x to give us positive 6x, and 3 multiplied by 1 gives us plus 3. And on the right, we still have 10 plus 3x. Now staying on the left, we can simplify some of these terms by collecting them together. So we have 4x plus 6x gives us 10x, and minus 12 plus 3 gives us minus 9. And on the right, we still have 10 plus 3x. Now since we have x's on both sides, we're going to keep them on the side where we start with the most, and that's the left. So we're going to remove the x's from the right by subtracting 3x. And we need to do the same on the left to keep this balanced. Now on the left, 10x minus 3x is 7x, and we still have a minus 9 there. And on the right, the plus 3x and the minus 3x cancel to just leave us with 10. We now need to remove the minus 9 from the left, and we do this by adding 9. We can do the same on the right. So on the left, the minus 9 and the plus 9 becomes 0, so we're just left with 7x, and on the right, 10 plus 9 is 19. Finally, we need to remove the times 7 from the left. So we divide the left by 7, and also divide the right by 7. And on the left, the times 7 and the divide by 7 cancel out to leave us with x, and on the right, 19 divided by 7 can be written as 19 over 7. So our final answer to problem 2 is x is equal to 19 over 7. In problem 3, we're solving the equation 2 multiplied by 4x minus 3 minus 7x plus 5 is equal to 10 minus 7x. Now to start, we've got two brackets on the left that we can expand. And the second bracket, which has a minus in front of it, actually has a minus 1 in front of it. So we can use that to help us expand the bracket. So starting with the first bracket, we can multiply 2 by 4x to give us 8x, and then 2 by minus 3 to give us minus 6. Next, minus 1 times 7x is minus 7x, and minus 1 times 5 is minus 5. And on the right, we have 10 minus 7x. Now staying on the left, we can simplify by collecting like terms. So we have 8x minus 7x, which gives us 1x, or just x, and minus 6 minus 5 is minus 11. And on the right, we still have 10 minus 7x. Now we have unknowns on both sides, so we're going to keep them on the side where we start with the most, and that's the left-hand side, because we start with 1x, as opposed to the right, where we have minus 7x. So keeping them on the left means we need to remove the minus 7x from the right, and we can do this by adding 7x. And we do exactly the same on the left. So on the left, 1x plus 7x is 8x. We still have a minus 11 there. And on the right, the minus 7x and the plus 7x cancel out to just leave us with 10. We now need to remove the minus 11 from the left. And we can do this by adding 11 to the left and also adding 11 to the right. So on the left, the minus 11 and the plus 11 cancel out to leave us with 8x. And on the right, 10 plus 11 is 21. Finally, we need to remove the times 8 that's attached to the x, and we can do this by dividing by 8, as this is the inverse of timesing by 8. And we do exactly the same on the right. Now the times 8 and the divide by 8 on the left cancel out to leave us with x, and on the right, 21 divided by 8 can just be written as 21 over 8. So x equals 21 over 8 is our final answer to problem 3. In problem 4, we're solving the equation 10x minus 7 is equal to 3 multiplied by 2x plus 1 plus 9. Now to start, we can expand the bracket on the right, and we do this by multiplying 3 by 2x to give us 6x, and 3 by 1 to give us plus 3. We still have a plus 9 on that side, and we still have 10x minus 7 on the left. Now staying on the right hand side, we have a plus 3 and a plus 9 that we can simplify. So the right side becomes 6x, and 3 plus 9 gives us positive 12. And we still have 10x minus 7 on the left. Now we have unknowns on both sides of the equation, so we're going to keep them on the side where we start with the most, which is the left. And this means that we need to remove the 6x from the right, and we do this by subtracting 6x. And we do exactly the same on the left. Now on the left, the 10x minus 6x gives us 4x, and we still have a minus 7 there. And on the right, the 6x and the minus 6x cancel out to just leave us with 12. Now going back to the left, we'd like to remove the minus 7, and we can do this by using its inverse, which is plus 7, and we do exactly the same on the right. On the left, the minus 7 and the plus 7 cancel out to leave us with 4x, and on the right, 12 plus 7 gives us 19. Finally, we'd like to remove the times 4 in front of the x, and we do this by using its inverse, which is divide by 4, and do exactly the same on the right. And on the left, the times 4 and the divide by 4 cancel out to give us x, and on the right, 19 divided by 4 can just be written as 19 over 4. So x equals 19 over 4 is our final answer to problem 4.